mind, it's okay. She off your mind, like me.
Chai! Now wow, people wey supposed talk truth to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Him go torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun Politico, yeah, yeah. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yeah, yeah. This one not the off in mind. Oh, yeah, yeah. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yeah, yeah. Can in the touchlight every corner. Oh, yeah, yeah. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Sure. Every day, dollar, just they get the higher power. Over naira. Still them talk say, make we off mind. But thank God say, Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun the Politico, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Woman picking they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make you shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun the Politico, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This man not the off in mind, oh, yo, yo.
Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are watching from. This is Maiyegun live. And yeah, today is Sunday, so I'm going to say happy Sunday to you, especially for some of you, my friends, who are going just joining me from YouTube after a long absence. So thank you so much for joining me today. Read the caption, copy the link, okay? You know, this is the step. Let me say, these are the steps you should take if this is your first time on Maiyegun's Diary YouTube channel, okay? Subscribe, set your notification, personalize it so that you will receive notification whenever Maiyegun is live. Copy the link of the broadcast, share it on all your social media platforms. Invite your friends, invite everyone that needs to see this, and then we can get started. So again, thank you. It's been a while. We had our Sunday sermon on both Facebook and YouTube, but today we are going to have it on YouTube. And again, it is free to share. Thank you. So to everyone joining, I say welcome. It's going to be a long one, maybe not too long, or maybe an hour or so, if we can catch up quickly. There are developments popping up. We know that Nigeria is currently in a state of anarchy, a leaderless place, even though people are beginning to fall back into their usual, finding excuses or living in denial of their main problems. Last 2 weeks, suddenly raised hope, new hope for you, right? In the younger generation, believing that probably they can pull this through. But it is obvious now that they cannot pull it through. They said they want to go and re-strategize. Re-strategize on how to challenge the criminal politicians, but they are not going to challenge them again. They have lost the steam. It is disappointing. And as I have seen it so far, though they are still encouraging themselves, and I have to give real kudos to those Nigerians who are outside Nigeria, and they are still showing solidarity and support. Very soon, everyone will have to stop. So the younger people are now saying, "Oh, we are going to go for election. We are going to start our own party. Oh, we are so coordinated and we are blah 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 blah. We will defeat them. We will register our party. Everybody should go and get voters card. Blah 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 blah." You guys are back to your dreamland. Okay, the time you could say that oh, at this point we want to have our party is the time if you manage to get what you want and make your government do what you wanted. The last 14 days. So the criminals you are dealing with don't care how many blood they have to spill, how many people they have to kill, as long as they can maintain what is their own feeding bottle, to call it. So many of you have no idea what you were actually facing when you started the End-SARS protest. Some of us knew, and we were impressed that this could last that long. But unfortunately, the government of Nigeria unleashed their terror. Politicians unleashed their terror. Senators used their own vehicles and their own security details to mobilize terrorists, to mobilize thugs, to destroy properties and destroy and kill people. We saw that too. But that was the moment everyone said, "Oh, we should just go back home. We should give the curfew chance. Oh, we should give the government chance. In fact, they are going to just kill us. There's nothing we would do." You see that moment, that breaking point, I told you. I said that is the last part. If they will continue to kill you, okay? That one is 100% guaranteed. So what the End-SARS protest could have done was that, yes, they are killing you secretly, hiding your bodies. But now you have forced them to do it publicly, and the whole world saw them. But you bolted, you ran away. The real people that should join you, the moment their police started shooting people at Lekki, started shooting people on the street, seeing their policemen doing all of that, that was the moment that the entire country should have probably rise and stop it. And by that time, you can start your party. You can ask for electoral reform. You can ask for constitutional reform. You can do referendum. You can do anything at that point because you have defeated the fear. But guess what? Everybody ran away. I understand that, you know what I mean? If you carry someone else's, they say someone else's dead body looks like a log of wood if you are not the person they are carrying, or if you are the one carrying that person. Okay, I understand. But how does running away, how does backing out and telling yourself you want to go and re-strategize, change the fact that they were killing you before you decided to challenge them? Now, you challenged them, they killed more, and you run away, and they will continue to kill as they are doing right now. So that means everyone who died during the protest, they died in vain. You know why? You will never have any opportunity again to protest again. Okay? Yes, you may be having your beats there, protest here, protest there, and they will be coming after everyone, every group, and they'll be labeling every group different names, and then in order for them to kill them, to kill you. It was a memorable, changing moment for everyone in Nigeria when the End-SARS protest didn't break away the first 3 days, and it grew and grew and grew. But something happened along the line. Those they called the fifth columnist. Fifth columnists are those who suddenly became sympathizers for the people. They are influencers, they are politicians, and so many of them. They suddenly turned to supporters of the people and opposition of government because of End-SARS. So when they drove that cruise for a while, and so many people actually were shocked, like, oh, hey, thank God, oh, this person is joining us. We are seeing a Nigeria of a new dream. And we are seeing our new Nigeria. We are blah, 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 blah. They didn't know that those people were actually to be part of it, shape the opinion of the movement, and eventually crash it. So these were the people who started saying, you needed leaders, so you needed representative, you need to do dialogue. This movement is so great, we need to dialogue. Oh, we need to blah blah blah. They were injecting those ideas into the movement, even though what you wanted were so clear. Many of you believed them. You started doubting yourself, like, it's true, Sha, I support this Sars campaign, but it's time for everybody to listen to government. Listen to who? To criminals who are actually deaf and dumb. I said, don't stop. Don't stop. Keep going. You are going to provoke them. You are going to push them. You are going to move their hand. You were doing that. They started what they call judicial panel, blah, blah, blah. They started arresting some policemen. They started looking into police reform. But all those things were because you pushed them and they had no idea on how to deal with you. They did everything. And they realized that the only thing that will work is violence. That was the last thing that could have broken the whole jinx. And by now, you can be talking about starting your party. You will be able to actually have a party, truly, because you will be able to demand for electoral reform. That time, they will fear you. They will have to give you. On and on and on and on and on. You will get what you want. But you ran away. Everybody ran away. They have to. Because the fifth columnist became opinion molders, idealists in the movement. They started using their huge followership to spit out, divisive ideas like, we should listen to government. See, they have done this. We should not be this until we lose it. So immediately the government unleashed terror on the protesters. Immediately they mobilized thugs to start attacking protesters. Those ones who were telling you then that you needed a dialogue, they were supporting you initially, right? But they were working for government. Those who were telling you that you needed to dialogue, you needed to have a leader, you needed to do this, you needed to do that, blah, 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 blah. They started saying, didn't we tell you? Now it's turning violence. Those were the people who started blaming the violence on the refusal of the protesters to appoint leaders, to dialogue with government, to meet this, to meet that. So they started injecting that again. And their followers started believing that. And before you know it, the spirit of Sars is dead. I appreciate those of you who are really, really pushing. But I am just being honest. Okay? I am just being honest. And in another 1 week, you are going to find out what I'm telling you now. The protests all over the world will begin to die down. Okay? The news in Nigeria will blank out completely. You will not hear like it is right now. As it is, they are making the tragedy of Sars protest a Lagos state killings only. The burning of buildings in Lagos. They are not telling you that they are killing people in Enugu. They are killing young people in Port Harcourt. They are killing young people in Abia. They are killing people in Ebonyi. They are killing people in Cross River. They are killing people all over the southern Nigeria, not just Lagos. So what they are doing is that they will continue to make you talk about Lekki. Before you know it, you will stop talking about Lekki. Why the other places they are burning down? They are killing people, arresting, jailing people. Why SARS criminals are still out there arresting, harassing, and extorting people? Okay? So it means every effort, every blood spilled from day one of the protest has been in vain. Don't let anybody try to aspire to acquire, to require with you. Motivational speakers, okay? The purpose why people died was because people were tired of police brutality, Abi, and other brutalities, other oppressions, right? That was why people were on the street. Now, that police brutality hasn't stopped. They had to use police brutality to disperse all of you, right? They use what you are campaigning against to crush and disperse you. What you asked them for, what people died for on the street right now, young people are still being profiled. They are still being picked up. They are still being exhausted and they are still being killed. So if I tell you that they have succeeded in derailing everything the moment you decided to leave the street in your Lagos and in your Abuja because they are killing you. Today, who are those coming to your homes to attack you? They are sponsored thugs. Abi, they said those who live outside Nigeria are those ones trying to make you to go and kill yourself or challenge your government. Don't you think that is actually the slave statement that always comes from either the victims of slavery or the slave masters themselves? You know, when you have been subjected to the abuse and manipulation, the oppression that an average Nigerian has faced in that country, if you have been exposed to that for so long in your life, you will get used to it. You will get used to it. Asking or questioning your oppressor will become a crime, because to you, you will be like, why am I looking for trouble? It's a normal thing. If I didn't ask him to stop, he will not have sent the police to go and beat me. So next time I shouldn't complain. At least he's not beating me now, even though they beat me every time. They oppress me, they did all of this to me. But if I don't see anything, I won't be in problem. I won't be in trouble. So those who say things are those in trouble. So when you sit down and you lament about the backwardness of Nigeria, the unemployment, the insecurity, the corruption, the monumental political corruption, right? When you lament about all of these things, and you don't have a guts to ask the criminals that you are paying money to represent you, you don't have the guts, and you turn around to blame those who are no longer under the control of those slave masters, so to say, those who are no longer under their command and rule anymore, who have seen the light, who have seen that there is actually life outside what Nigerian system has bequeathed to their own citizens. Abi, speaking up, telling you deserve better. Having no electricity is not right. It's not normal. Having no working healthcare system is absolutely not normal, right? Police beating you, killing you, extorting you on the street is absolute not normal. So people who have seen that it is not normal to bribe policeman, it's not normal to use the police to oppress others, it is not normal. Those who have seen that are telling you to tell those who are doing that in Nigeria to stop. And they say now the people where they make you, now the people where they incite you against your government. Should anybody incite you against your government before you begin to ask your own government of what is rightfully yours? It is a slave statement. It is either coming from those who are benefiting from it or those who have been long-time victim of that enslaved, rigged system. I have no pity for you, okay? You choose what you want. But there are people who are not comfortable, and I speak for them, and I speak to them all the time on this Temple of Truth every Sunday, which we call the Sunday Sermon. Tinubu said they should probe them. But before I go to Tinubu, I'm going to take you through some palliative hunting today, where people were hunting their own food. The politicians kept away from them for months. Artlessness, humanity, criminality to human being, artlessness to another humans. You've got enough. You're not going to eat the food, but you lock them up to further impoverish your people terribly, that you can control them. So it's a shame that that is still happening. But let's stop by in Ghana. There's a message from this Ghanaian pastor. The message, below the message hooked me a bit. But I'm going to share that with you so that you too can tell me what you feel about this.
Tell you, the worst in African continent is West Africa. But Ghana is trying gradually. That is why every Ghanaian must hold on to the peace that God has given you in this nation. Nigeria is a worst nation. I am saying it because I know what I'm saying. When you appoint a leader that is dull, everybody in that nation will look as if they are dull. But Nigerians are brilliant people. In all the university in America, Nigeria, they are top-notch. But their leader, they are dull. No brain of businesses, no brain of future, no brain of infrastructure, no brain of raising people, but they have only brain to steal money. And that's why you see Nigerians everywhere and nobody wants to see green passport again. I pray one day that the whole nation will say they don't want Nigeria again. You know why? That prayer, God will answer it so that Nigerians will go back home. Necessity is the mother of invention. So that they will think.
Yeah, that's from a man of God in Ghana. He's so honest with what he said there. Well, yeah. As long as you have the criminal like this addict from Lagos, Tinubu, still being called leaders who speak for some section of their people, right? You will never have a country. You will never have one, and you've lost it. They are coming out. Let me tell you something about them. They will be coming out now. You see all this, your Sars blues. We are going to chase them away. We are going to start our own political party. You people that cannot face their thugs during your protest, you want to face their thugs that are actually these current thugs they are sending to you. Not be all of them get gone during election. That one is war, because election is like you trying to take their feeding bottle away. Abi, you that cannot stand their thugs, do you think you can stand their what you call their eye neck as well as their thugs with guns? Do you think you can stand them in election on election day? You are goofing. Yeah. You are living in your la-la land. You have lost this team, and maybe we should just all go to bed and wait for another generation in another 60 years or 100 years that will likely come and save you. But before then, you have a chance of channeling your energy, not to save Nigeria, but to break Nigeria. That is where the whole thing is going to end. Well, listen to this guy. What he has to say about the killed people in Lekki. And after his statement, I'm going to share with you a video of the victims of Lekki shooting in the hospital. One dead in the room, the other one shot. It was shot on his thigh. I'm going to share that with you. But first, listen to this Jaga video.
How are they there? How long?
We would like to know why you are here, and then there is this rumor that you are in London, you are in Paris. When will you return?
Break your question.
First of all, why are
break
you here?
it. Why am I here?
Number one.
To commensurate with the governor and sympathize with those victims through him. Seek his permission to visit some of those victims, if they are still there in the hospital. Since he made the announcement to assume the responsibility for payment and others, how can we do and what can we do to help him, to give the support to those who are hospitalized in the first place? And equally to ask him, pointedly, did he order the attack? Or if he didn't order the attack, who ordered the attack? Was it to his knowledge that people were attacked? That's all I needed from him.
Going forward now, I mean, you've seen him, you've commiserated with him. I'm sure he must have given you a mild picture, mental picture of the level of wanton destruction of public and private property and cases of casualty and fatality, if there were. What's the next step going forward for you, for all well-meaning people of Lagos who would want to support, because I heard the governor say something like, this is really going to be tough. In a year, we have had to reduce our budget.
Now, first, we have to segregate the calendar. Those who suffered casualty before the protest from the hand of Sars, you have to separate that from those who suffer casualty, due to shooting at the toll gate. For those who suffered from SARS, I think they set up the Commission of Inquiry that is already set up. We unearth that and we make their recommendations. I trust with the kind of caliber and characters of the people there, they are independent. That is one. Those who suffer casualty during the gunshot need to answer some questions too.
That's not all.
How are
Listen
they there?
to this.
How long were they there? What kind of characters are they? Even though we want to help, we still must extract information that will help the government to prepare in future or understand how and when to react. Because the government, the governor in particular, is a youth. This is not what we inherit. Okay? They are youths themselves, himself. He quickly went to Abuja with a fight for 5. The government immediately put into action, dissolved the Sars, okay? And they have to walk through other recommended action, the need they demanded. Within few days, he reported back to the public that he has been. We saw on television. He delivered the message to the president. The president didn't say no. The president gave him an appointment within a few hours. That's responsive enough for people to go down. But where are we getting the looting, the carnage, the burning, the invasion of a police station, and the stealing of arms, and maiming the innocent? It's a handshake beyond the elbow.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right,
Sir. Just last question, please. Sir, we were told that you were in London, you were in Paris. When did you return?
I didn't go nowhere. I'm in Lagosha. And I still hold the title of Ashiwaju of Lagos.
Oh my God.
And I'm still a Jagaban. Well, whatever they think, fake news is all over the place. They say Sheyi, my son, was kidnapped, was chased out of. He's here. Look at him.
He's not in London.
Listen,
I have to be sure that he's not photoshopped.
I didn't pay.
Oh, after they got their clearance, so they had to get Sheyi back, and that is a media stunt there. Well done, Tinubu. It was a good media stunt. You did well, but you still shoot yourself on the foot. So saying that the people of the victims of Lekki shooting, which many of them have been denying that they ever existed, and they have been paying people on social media to say, where are the dead bodies of people killed in Lekki? Are you there? And all of that. May God help you. Watch this.
This where they can get proper surgical intervention.
So how many people do you have here now?
One is in theater, 2 here, that's 3.
Are we up to 20 here?
I think we had about 17. But not okay.
17.
Okay.
More than 17. I personally brought
okay, switch out on the left. They didn't want to stay.
Yes, okay.
So if you add them, it could be 20 something.
Who was there last
But those are came in and we take it out.
Okay.
So what we have there is
I brought
5 there, plus 3 here, 8 currently.
Okay. So what I can do.
So for these 2 now,
yes,
they pass our capacity to care for them. We need to get them to a place where they can open the chest and do something for them. And then this one, the vascular surgeon to find the artery to see if it's lean and to see if it's like it's bleeding and the artery is ruptured. So stop people, stop.
I have to make that.
Where did they shoot him?
I have to get the time.
Yes. So the big blood vessel there that supplies blood to his own leg burst up and was bleeding in the chest and lung. We lost one who was shot in the heart. So he came in there.
The one shot in the heart is dead.
He came in there.
Okay, so
these 2 now, we stabilize them as we need to get surgery. Yes.
Okay, I have some money. Which one can, while I'm trying to arrange, we need a boss. So, can we, do you have anybody you can organize to bring, but then you sort out the bill?
I don't know.
But the problem now is, okay, I don't know if I will get a boss. The thugs on the road will not stop us from carrying them because they are their people. Yes. And I don't think any military personnel will stop us from carrying gunshot people.
We're not going far. I think I'm ready.
Where is ready? Is this still functional? Is this still, are they receiving people?
Yes. They have.
So that was a private hospital that first attended to some of the gunshot victims. So in their own hospital, they said they received about 23 people or so. But one died immediately, and then they were talking about others as well. So how they are going to get those that needs operation to the theater and all of that. So that is from Lekki toll gates. Okay. Meanwhile, I have something from the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò who said the burning and stealing and looting of people's property, destroying people's properties that are not government properties, even destroying government property, which are paid for by the taxpayers, are completely unacceptable. But he added a new twist to it. He said, OPC may join. Police are still killing people on the street. We don't know how OPC are going to be of help here. But listen to Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò.
So that they can have an opportunity to declare coffee.
That's a serious allegation which can't be proven, because he just said they give money to politicians, give money to people to go and burn. I just wanted to correct that. I hope you can hear me.
It's wicked. It's uncalled for.
Well, I hope you can hear me. I was just saying what you said there is a serious, very serious allegation that has to be proven, because before you can say that, what you were saying that politicians give money to people to go and burn a station.
How so? Do you have a brother call me again? You call me for this.
So that is a guy that used to, I think he used to work for Channels. He didn't let Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò speak there. But there's another clip where he said that they will be sending the OPC. I don't know how far that will be to stop the people who are looting and all that. Meanwhile, there's this short interview. It's a very powerful message I want to share with you. It is somehow relative to what we are talking about, and it is about the unrest in Nigeria. Listen.
Listen to me, African youths. Another definition for insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a better result. We have followed electoral processes in Africa and they have never worked. Before Desire Mobutu Sese Seko Kukubandu was a banger, went out of power, it was the effort of Joseph Desire Kabila who took some youths. They combated from Kisangani to Lumumbashi right down to Kinshasa, and when they arrived at the presidency, the young men who were the military joined the army of Desire to kick out Mobutu. Why? Because they themselves, even the military, they were tired. Let these young men who are in the military and the government in the country of Africa not pretend to us that they are okay. They should not pretend to us, because they are equally in the system. They know how rotten the systems are, and they even complain that they are not well catered for. A gendarme who goes into the field and they are telling him to defend his salary. That salary is how much? 30,000. When you leave school, military school, you are earning 30,000 francs. You are sent to work for and they defend 30,000 francs. Your blood is worth 30,000 francs. How can they sell a young man for 30,000 francs? They defend your salary. That's number one madness. The other nations where they have not bothered to carry out activities to kick out those in power, they have practiced fondoms and chiefdoms. Go to Gabon. Omar Bongo ruled a nation for many years. There was nobody to confront him. When he was dying, he put his son in power. The same in Togo. Iyadema Nasingwe ruled for many years. Nobody to confront him. He put his son into power. The same is happening right now in Malabo. The same thing in power. Following these electoral processes to kick out dictators is a game of no fruit, no return. Go down to Burkina Faso. It was not election that kicked out Blaise Compaoré. Go down to Egypt. It wasn't election that kicked out Hosni Mubarak. Go to other nations. Abdoulaye Wade in Cote d'Ivoire and Senegal came to power and then tried to change constitution. They told him that if he dares, he will go. He will be exiled. You discover that most of these evil dictators who manipulate electoral processes and cling to power have never gone out through votes. So when I hear Fabrice is telling us that values.
It's a very good speech that was made on a program that someone sent the video to me, and I quite was fascinated by his articulate presentation. So I had to share that with you. The dictators, the rigged system in Africa are not going to be taken out with democracy. Those of you who want to start your party, you are joking, okay? And I like it. It's good. Continue to dream it, okay? Go and start your party. And then raise money in Nigeria. And maybe you should get your own INEC too. You may need that. You may need your own INEC to register, to allow those who register to vote to get their voter's card, okay? So when you manage to get through INEC, then on the election proper, if you manage to stop their talks and all of that, I don't even know how you want to do it, but I won't discourage you. Please dream on, okay? Bostic, I just got your, I just got your message there where you said you dropped your super chat last night, but I missed it. I'm so sorry. Just must be one of those I mentioned that I missed. The comments were coming in like crazy, Baba. So I have to quickly go back and pick on some. I couldn't pick everything. So Bostic, if you are listening to me, thank you very much for that super sticker. Because whether I saw it last night or not, I have seen every penny, every dollar, every pound that every one of you sent over for your super sticker. So thank you. I'm saying that thank you now. Same to this, our new Oga, Henry Uber. Henry Uber, I've seen your own super sticker too. And I'm going to read your comment. What a waste of opportunity by Nigerians. It's a total waste, but I like them. Let them dream. One thing they will not be able to do again is that you will never, ever be able to have any campaign, any protest like what you just had. Again, they will never let you have that. Again. So it's not that you can wish. You can say, we are going to eat the street next week. Yes, you will do it, all right? And they will shoot again because they've done it. It worked. They will do it again, right? And the question now is that who are those who are going to face those guns now? That they know that those who died first, you are still battling to even mention their names, to even know their names, to even know if they died, because your government is denying them. Politicians are spending money to deny them. Many of you are already dancing to their tune. You're already listening to them again. And in another 1 or 2 weeks, those who are calling, we'll start our party. In another 3 weeks or 1 month, they will begin to change the story. It is a Nigerian thing. Stockholm syndrome. That Stockholm syndrome is always going to kick in, because the moment that that moment that the Stockholm syndrome disease should have been defeated was when their soldiers moved out. They did kill you. The whole world reacted. As I speak to you right now, it's only the outsiders that are investigating the killings in Nigeria. Nigerian government is not interested, even though they are pretending to be acting on. They are not. You know it. Nothing is going to happen, right? You will never protest again, ever. I have to appreciate our brothers and sisters who are actually doing a lot in the eastern part of Nigeria right now, south, still facing it, even though the whole world seems to be blank, to be turning blind eyes to them, right? But they have never stopped. I've seen so many videos, but it's just that some of the videos are really, really, really bad to share. Imagine when you see people who are shot, bleeding in their own home, right? They are not protesting in their own home, shot. I can't share such video. I was looking at them and I was having nightmares. The Nigerian system is not reporting that right now. We don't know how long that one is going to lead to. We don't even know if it's going to lead to any civil war. But it's happening. Simply because they say you will never, ever protest again. But the Easterners are saying they are protesting still. They are not stopping, right? And they are killing them. Because that is what they will do to everybody now. They will use everything. So that election that you are all planning for, you are still being deluded. Okay, it is called illusion, delusion, complete delusion. It's not going to happen because they control the INEC, they control the police that they give gun to kill you, they control the military that they send out every now and then to intimidate you. They use them during election, they use INEC during election. They say no be people will vote matter, but the person where they announce votes. Do you get that now? No be people will vote matter. But the people announcing the votes, and the INEC will announce your results. It will start from you not even getting your voter's card. You know the story. You know how they do that. You know their story. So starting your own party or grouping together to ask for a new constitution. I don't even know how you're going to do it anymore, to be honest with you. It's like we were raising too much hope on many of them in Nigeria. They did try. I'm not overruling what they did because they did something significant. What they didn't do is that they couldn't push it on. They couldn't pull it through. Every promise, every demand they've made, all of that are now going to go into audio. They will try to do 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, another, and that's it. Do you get that now? The moment that is done, forget it. You go back to the police brutality. You see, go back to the wanton corruption, the political corruption and all of that. It will go back into that. And this will continue too. The poverty that they love to deny. Let me share this with you.
Oh God, help this country called Nigeria. Help this country called Nigeria. People are trooping down from every part of Oka, trying to come and get their own part of the palliatives. Oh God, I pity for the country. Oh, evil people, evil governance. Oh, evil leaders. God help this country. This man, look at this man's age. He's got his own and he's happy. Evil leaders. They wanted to pack it out of the place where it's packed. God help this country. God help the youths. God help Nigeria.
That is one. Here is another one. Allahu Akbar in Port Harcourt. So, God help you as well. But here is another one.
Live at Kaduna happening now. Better. Wahala for you if you don't come back. Go be sure these people will go punish you now.
Guys, this is Kaduna Live COVID-19 Palliative. They've broken into the house. COVID-19 Palliative. Kaduna, come out. Kaduna, come out. COVID-19 Palliative. I just passing on bike. They are carrying.
Well, that's not all. Watch these two.
Away from us. Yes, sir. We are biking. Come and park. This is Yola at Corn and Wire. Come to Corn and Wire. Come and park your food items. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Yola. Please. I'll go off now. I'll go off. I'm busy.
This is happening live, Yola. Happening live, Yola. This is Yola. This is the warehouse, Yola live.
It is across the country. Even in Abuja, people were hanging about. They have to bring in soldiers to stop people from breaking into a secret warehouse where they store food. Palliative food, coronavirus palliative food in Abuja. Watch this.
No, go down. No, go down.
I've taken them. I've taken them.
It's blocked the road right. See now. See the first man, they're blocking it.
Yeah, no, this is protesters. This one's not
after weaponizing the poverty in Nigeria, you see all those youths, all those ones that are troubling Abuja now, they were brought into Abuja about 5 or 6 days ago to come and disrupt peaceful protesters, attack them. Now that they have managed to send away the protesters, the young boys have heard that, oh boy, food day somewhere, we will carry you. They've used them, give them the 1,500 naira they promised them. They are now on the street of Abuja. That is what the life will be now in Abuja from now on for a long time with what they did 5 or 6 days ago. Okay, but that's not all. Let us go to Calabar. Go to Calabar where former senator, they beg the youth, please, we will change. Senator Florence Itagiwa, you know her, Mama Bakassi. She had to beg when she realized that former senators, present senator, they're having their properties burned by the angry youth in Cross River State, especially in Calabar and the environs. Mama had to go down on her knees to beg, please, we will change.
Ma, senator, Florence Itagiwa, a Kaiban case in I want me. Get me in that any damn Tongadon. Don't got Tongadon. I used to know more than I'm the me. A Kaiban case here to driver. Don't got Tongadon. My friend, my friend Tongadon for me. Deep for. Kiss him in Tongadon on me. It's your uku. You paper. If you got me. If you got it, that's how you. If we have you, he was of your life. Only told me. What don't I come in room? Generation for me, maybe open. Me power way. Politics Nigeria, I fail Mufo. Benbok. A trekker. It aren't no me power, it aren't on you. It aren't no me power. It aren't no me politicians. A bomb, your obio in a guy so dear, obio, uko. Obio, Ifre, Obio, Mbo no me cannot see me, oh. Mboni Tommy, no me cannot see me. Ndaba simple Mufo Bombo, Anthony Tommy. Mbo, a gentleman in Bo, Kagan. Mbo, Moko Mufu. About your young Mufu. Amen. Don't tell me, got on. We work, if you get data, if you work over. I mean, I'm the mere set at the Moko Mufu. Mbo, Kunaba. Boy, I even could rob a copy.
So that is Mama praying for the young people. Said they have failed. We, the politicians all over Nigeria, we have failed you, the young people. Forgive us. I appeal to you. Please forgive us. You will, you will. Then started praying for them. The usual, Nigerian politicians are actors. Okay. They are dramatics personnel, so personnel as well, right? So they can act up and put up any character anytime, any day that will suit into any situation whenever necessary. One of them is what Rita Florence Itagiwa was displaying there. And, you have to give it to her. She's using the motherly approach to get the people to at least rethink. Watch this.
Jesus. This is happening live in Abia. First Bank and Access Bank. Okay, Google. Taking money from their ATM. Huh? Chimo. Guy, can you see the glass of Access Bank? You need now, Google. They want a car too. I hope you can see the car. Car! Nigeria, oh, Nigeria. Guy, where can I give you small money now? I beg you. Oh my God. Jeez. Guys are not really smiling at all. They are not just smiling. ATM, we're going to ATM at Brooklyn.
ATM First Bank.
ATM First Bank, Ababa. Oh my God.
Huh? All their money has finished.
God, can you just imagine? Nigeria, oh. Huh? Chimo, look at just trooping out from Access Bank. Only God knows what they did inside there.
Their money has finished.
Google. Can you see the ATM? They're bringing out all money inside there. This is in Ababa Enugu, chase them up. Huh? No other help us in this country. Guys,
you will have to help yourselves because there's no God coming to help you in Nigeria. Okay? If there's one, it would have done it 60 years ago. Right? So, watch this too. Plateau State, right? That is what they have. Even this morning. You remember that they have been carrying food from a warehouse in Jos. Well, even up to this morning, they are still carrying food, palliative food from that place. How artless are the Nigerian politicians? How artless? Which category are you going to put their artlessness into? That of the devil, or the senior brother of the devil, or grandfather of the devil? Because they are so callous and artless in this manner. Yeah. So we sent a lot from Glasgow yesterday. I was working, so it's paying me. Today that I'm not working, we have no protest. So they finally got an approval to stage an NSAS protest in Glasgow yesterday. So I captured a bit of that, and I saw my people there. But from us to you, we are saying end up more Sars. From us, Glaswegians, to use Nigerians, we say end down if you can. We send our love. While we were doing that in Glasgow yesterday, some of our brothers and sisters were also busy in the Czech Republic. But yeah, they just want to send message out and call the attention of their host country to what is going on in Nigeria. But somehow, like they have thugs in Nigeria, we have thugs as well all over the world. But this time around, the difference is that the thugs abroad will never have any free hand to attack anyone without getting arrested. A thug tried to disrupt the NSAS protest in Czech Republic yesterday. This is what happened.
They don't do this one, huh? No, they don't do it. Huh? They don't do it. They don't do it. They gotta do this one.
So you know that Nigerians are more respected. You are more valued. Your human right is more respected outside Nigeria than it is in Nigeria. It is so funny when you see Nigerians who are living under the oppression of their criminal leaders, the people that can get you kidnapped in your home, and there's no court that will find you, and they will jail you illegally, even if there's no court that authorize your jailing and all that. Yeah, a country where your criminal leaders will steal money from you, flaunt the money, and tell you to do your worst. Okay, and if you dare say anything, you can get killed. That same country, you will see Nigeria, will say Nigerians are abroad, they are living like slaves. Do you know what a slavery means? Yeah? Slavery where your human right means nothing. At least outside Nigeria, we are treated as human beings. Okay, that's a fact. Okay, you get treated as human beings. Your human rights is respected. Okay, even if you commit a crime, you will still be respected. You will follow their law. That is why you should choose where you go to, by the way. If you go to any of those Asian countries and you are caught peddling drug or getting involved in any other financial crime and all that, they will deal with you with their law, but they will still do it as human beings. They won't use emotion. Okay, so here all over the world, we get respected as human beings. Okay, we get treated as we appear, though we would love to be treated with respect, but they treat us as human beings than what an average police officer, an average criminal politician in Nigeria would treat any average Nigerian as. Do you get that now? So that's the difference. And Nigerians are more protected outside Nigeria than they are inside Nigeria. That is also a statement of fact. Your politician will tell you, or which government, which country have you seen where their government mobilized their own military, their own police to go on the street and shoot harmless people? If not for like Nigeria, Iraq, Iran, Saudi Arabia, well, they won't even go on street. Saudi Arabia will use their Sharia law to arrest you, and they will say they should go and cut off your head. They will say they should go and lash you, 300 lashes and all of that. But it's their law, and we respect that. But apart from those barbaric places where you get attacked for your human rights, they will say your human right has no right before. I mean, your human right is absolutely nothing where religion comes in. Your human right has nothing where they want to say tradition coming and all those madness that they always force on human beings. In Nigeria, it's only in Nigeria and so many other dictatorships around the world where their country use their army and their police to kill their own citizens in their own country. Only dictators, only a lawless country like Nigeria, that will happen. Oyinbo here, they won't say, oh yeah, open fire on peaceful protesters and start shooting them on the street. It's not going to happen. It's not ever going to happen. Okay? But in Nigeria, they will tell you saying a normal thing. What do you expect? When they are not even, when they tell them to go home and they didn't go home, you want them to leave them there so that they can be disturbing others. No, don't leave them there. Kill them. Because you are living in an open concentration camp, an open prison. And I hope one day you will have the courage enough to join others to end Nigeria. Because if you want to save life, if you want to save lives in your own, for your own good, if you love Nigeria, you should begin to channel your energy into the breaking up of the country. It will make sense to you very soon. If it doesn't make sense now, okay, it will very soon. And these are the pointers. You see all the gains of the last 2 weeks. You will bury them, all of them. Everything will be buried in another 1 week. The proper Nigerianness will take over. All this, we are going to chase our leader. All this, all of that will die down. People will begin to talk about another thing. In another 3 months, you will be back again with the police brutality at the front burner. Then they will be talking to themselves, who should lead? Where should we start the protest and all of that? I'm not saying you can't plan protest. So yes, you will plan protest. But will you be able to hold any protest like what you did before? No. You know why? You made them look bad to the rest of the world. They will never give you that chance again. They will rather crush you from the planning stage, and they will continue with the weaponization of poverty that they are currently benefiting from. Or if you channel your energy towards the breakup of Nigeria, it's like playing the last card. If I lose, they say, Baba, I don't get money, I get 1,500 from my bank, 1,500 naira from my bank. I decided to buy myself, some nice food. I order plate of food, order drink, order everything. I check my balance, the change we did there, and I just 150 naira. They say, Baba, chop. Problem, no, they finish. Play your last card. If I die, I die. If I perish, I perish. You say, you don't spend all your 1,500 naira, Baba. If I perish, I perish. Play your last card. Stop giving them options. Stop giving them things to tick. They don't need to tick anything. Just tick one thing. Break up Nigeria. If you play that card with them, it is like a card of no return. That means you are no longer telling them that they are bad. You are telling them that the country is terrible, that you don't want to be part of it anymore. When you play that card with them, they will begin the process of amending or changing that constitution. Asking for that means that even if you die for it, if anyone dies for it, others will live to fight the fight, will wake up one day in that beautiful country of theirs. So if you love Nigeria, if you love Nigerians, if you love yourselves, you should join those asking to break up Nigeria to save lives. This is like a rat race, okay? It's called Catch 22, rat race. You will keep going in circle and in circle. Here, it will look like, oh, there's going to be hope. Oh, maybe if you do this, this is going to work. Oh, boom, it's not working. Okay, maybe we should try another one. Then you continue with the suffering, with the killing, with the incarceration, with the corruption, with the ethnicity, with the religious, and everything. They will continue with that. Then, boom, at the point, say, oh yeah, maybe this is the opportunity. Let's use it. Let's use this. Story. It's called Catch 22. You will keep going in circle and in circle and in circle. And you know the sad thing, yeah? Some of you are in your 20s, in your 30s. In another 20 years, They will no longer call you boys, girls anymore. They will be calling you daddy, uncle, auntie, mommy, and all of that. That's when you will realize that Catch-22, trying to save Nigeria, Catch-22, it is a rat race. And they say, even when you win, they say in a rat race, I'm making this up, okay? In a rat race, yeah, even if you win, you will still remain a rat. Why should you continue a rat race in a Catch-22? Going in circle and in circle and in circle. Going in that circle, by the time you go full circle, Baba, you don't turn 60. And then you realize that when we were younger, we stage end Sars protest in year 2000. That is when you get to year 2000 and 2060. You'll be talking about 2020. 40 years ago, it didn't work. Nigeria was even better then. Even though they are killing us this time around, Baba, we are just existing for existence sake. 40 years time, or you will leave the fight for your own children. They say you should look for 2 things. Oh, if you are not, in fact, I'll make it 3. If you are not searching for palliative food right now, my brother, you should be searching for how to break up Nigeria and have your own better country. Or you should be searching for your visa. Now that one thing will be say 3rd option. So if first option will be your portion, the second option, if you think say is something that you can't, you don't know how long it's going to happen, maybe 3rd option can be your first option. Every option is open to you, but know this and you know the truth. Okay, know this and you know peace of mind. There is not going to be any revolution anymore that will topple these people, other than the real one. When you say real revolution, real one, the one that people knows that this is the end of it. We will fight this to the end. We will push this to the end until they back out. They will unleash. They will do this. You know, they will do all this. Organized crime attack and all of that. Yes, they will do that. Even whether you protest or not, they still do it. They are still doing it. People are being arrested and tortured all over the country right now. That their stories are not making it to the headlines or to the media. Maoga, Chuxili, I don't know what currency this is, but it looks good from that end. It says SEK. I don't know. I have no idea. But thank you very much. Okay, I'm going to read your comment. Some may hate Nnamdi Kanu, but with time, you will all understand that man. Nigeria is a failed nation. Period. Baba, I cannot argue that with you. In all honesty, okay, I cannot argue that. So time will tell. I do tell people, time will reveal a lot of things. And as time goes by, you will get to know the truth. And know this, and you know peace. They say it's a Swedish chroma. Thank you. I think I should begin to, to study the currencies and all of that now. Now that we have a super chat on YouTube that we use regularly, I need to get used to all this money. Thank you so much for that, Chuxili. However, I'm going to round up today. Remember that, lovely man. Thank you, Chuxili. I like that. So remember that you can subscribe on Maiyegun's Diary. You can join my membership. Chuxili is a member. How amazing. So he's a member of Maiyegun's Diary. So there's a difference. If you are a member of Maiyegun's Diary, Politico, you see this, something that look like that, circled S after your name. That is to show that you are a member of Maiyegun's Diary. I feel that they call you. Chuxili, where are you? I'm trying to bring yours up again. Yeah, I found it. Corona. Thank you. So, Chuxi, if you look at that, if you are a if you are a Maiyegun's Diary Politico member, it will show up in front of your name as a standing member there. So thank you to every one of you. You can be a silver member. You can be a gold member. You can be a prime member. You can be a platinum member. And you can also be a diamond member. We have 5 categories. Take a look if you are interested in that. But don't forget, subscribe. That is the most important, so that you don't miss anything. Thank you. Meanwhile, I have this message from Abiola. MKO Abiola. MKO was talking about how a message can mean 2 different things to people. Depending on how you present that message. I don't know if how we are presenting the message of a breakup is the reason why it is not gelling with many of you. But it is the only message that you need this period. If you genuinely love Nigeria or you love Nigerians, you should break it up. But I'm going to learn from what MK Abiola said. He said, a message can have two or more meaning to so many, to different people based on how you present it. Watch this.
In our society, there are several ways of shouting yay. You say yay, people will run. If you say yay, 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 yeah, 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 they will dance. It's the same yay. We can still say what we want to say, which is the truth, without ruffling anybody's feathers. You see, it's a matter of presentation.
MKO is like, you can say what you want to say, but you don't have to ruffle people's feather. So maybe that is what we need. Trying to let people know that, hey, you need this, so it is the only option. And if you don't take it, nobody is going to do it for you. And at the end of the day, Baba, now everybody go perish, perish on, or perish na perish. Olawumi Anyike Duro Jaye. I love that middle name, Anyike. You know, my own missus is called Agbeke. I love those names. They are beautiful Yoruba, you know, women's name. I'll say very beautiful. Anyike. I like that. Thank you so much for your own, you know, your own super sticker too. It is well appreciated. A shout out to Tanimo Wu Adeniji, who just joined the Maiyegun's Diary Political membership. You can be anything here, and it's going to be so fun and fantastic. I'm going to see you later tonight for the overall coverage for our evening coverage. Meanwhile, I was just told today that our time don't change in the UK. So Nigeria is now 1 hour ahead of us. As I speak to you right now, the time in the UK is just quarter to 1. And I want to believe it's a quarter to 2 in Nigeria. So every time I set up my viewing, so if I tell you that I'm going to see you 10 p.m., just know that that's going to be around 11 p.m. in the evening. If I tell you I'm going to see you or I'm going to be live from 8 p.m., just know that it's going to be 9 p.m. in your time. And if you are a Nigerian who is going to be watching from outside Nigeria, which is obvious, remember how you do calculate your time with Nigeria. Then do a -1 hour. That is my own time. So thank you so much. You know, yeah, you know, it's easy. I don't know how to do all those calculations, especially you guys in America. In America, your time are even like, you know, you have different time zones, right? So if I tell you that, oh, I'm going to be, it's 6 hours difference, oh, it's 8 hours. No, I can't do that. You are watching me right now, Abi. We will use our own layman calculation, okay? Without using all this, what do you call it? Almighty formula. We don't need that. So the difference is that my time right now is 1:45 in the afternoon. What time are you now? So if you check your time, that means calculate the difference, the hours. That's the difference between us. Thank you so much for your time. I'm going to see you, 7:45 a.m. in Texas right now. Meanwhile, we are just 1:45 or 40 minutes to 1 in Glasgow and in the UK. Okay, so just calculate it that way. You will get to know when I'm going to be live. So it's changing, but I'll see you some other time later tonight. So I will say be on a lookout anytime from 9 p.m. Nigeria time, 8 p.m. UK time. We'll be doing that more for the next, I think for the next 5 or so months now. The time has changed. Thank you so much for your time. To every one of you who took out time to listen to the, what do you call it? To listen to the sermon today. For those of you who are just joining, don't worry. You can, you know what? You can easily just watch this again when I stop, okay? It will load up itself in a sec or two, and you can, you know, you can take it on from there. Obaseki, Henry, more kudos to you, MG, Maiyegun General. Thank you so much for that super sticker, Henry. It is well received and well appreciated. God bless you. So, yeah, let's use that. Someone just told me now that it is 6:45 in the morning in Los Angeles. You see what I'm talking about? Texas is 7:45. Los Angeles is actually quarter to 6 in the morning. So that's why I'm going to say, use your time. We'll work on together. We're not going to miss each other. I'm going to see you some other time. All right. To every one of you who took our time today, I'm going to say thank you and thank you for joining me. I'll see you some other time. Good morning and good afternoon to you.
Àníyàn súnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Àníyàn súnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àníyàn súnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àníyàn súnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Àní ẹ̀sùn àjò ìjọ ìgbádùn yẹ àní ẹ̀sùn àjò ìrẹsìdó bá rúfin o àní ẹ̀sùn àjò ìgòmìnà kówó jẹ àní ẹ̀sùn àjò ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá àní ẹ̀sùn àjò. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Ayé ẹ̀sùn lájú. Òkúra olóṣèlú. Ayé ẹ̀sùn lájú.